Hey, what is up, guys? This is Lemillion Nation coming to you again with another video. Now, thank you so much for actually tuning in, guys. Let me know what you think about my video. Give me a subscribe and let us get into what we need to get into for this video. Now, I'm going to show you guys exactly how Touya Todoroki died. Let me explain it. Now, guys, in this is gonna take place in chapter 302. That's a recent chapter for today. So this is gonna contain spoiler content. So if you don't want spoiler content, please click off of the video and then come back once you've caught up. Alright, guys? Now, Endeavor said all of the kids need to actually stay away from little Shoto because Touya Todoroki attacked Shoto as a baby, and 5 years after now, he's actually saying that he can't keep his eye on him all the while he has to do hero work, but all of the other kids needs to stay away from Shoto, right? So he's training Shoto, he's there with Shoto, he's protecting Shoto from all of the other kids, and he's basically in essence running away. He's saying that his wife has to really keep an eye on Toya, right? Now, is like, well, she didn't really know what exactly to actually say to her own son because he thinks that she was actually sold to the family of Enji Todoroki for a court marriage, right? That's what he thinks. And he blatantly told his mother that right to her face and it hurt her. She didn't know what to say. She didn't know what to do. He was running off to go and train. But anyway, before that, Natsuo too was saying to him like, why don't you bother why don't you actually talk to someone else about these sort of stuff? Because he's like he's half asleep, right? He's really half asleep, you know? So he's saying, why don't you bug sis about this stuff once in a while? Now he's saying that you're telling me to buzz off too, so even you, his brother, his own brother. I'm talking to you because you're the only one who gets it, right? You agree, right? The women in the house are good for nothing. That's what this kid thinks. Like he's messed up in the head already. Right now, he's trying to run off to go and train with his mother. Stopping one. That's when he spit in her face practically by saying that do you even want like you were only sold to this family because grandma and grandpa were poor. That's what he thinks in his head. Yeah, that's what he said to her, and that cut her right to the core. And he says that she's guilty as well, right? Now Toya's fire won't go out any at all. Like he shouted and screamed at her. What do you know, mom? Right? Where'd you get that tidbit? Some self-help book? Right? She was trying to give him advice and he said that I know about grandma and they're being real poor. Right? Now it was winter and Toya was 30. Now Toya 30 is when he's actually hitting puberty, but it's also winter, so that's when he actually got to really control the blue flames because of his puberty, changes in his body, changes in the environment as well. And whenever it gets really worked up, he would be able to unlock those blue flames and unlock other flames really, right? Hotter flames. Yeah. But he would cry at that time too, like tears would run down his eyes. I don't know why. But that's what he says. And then Endeavor, like he's saying that he really got to show Endeavor all of this, that he's training and showing him that he unlocked the blue flames, and that's when he unlocked the blue flames. So I ran back down saying that he has to show Endeavor this really excited kid. And Endeavor lifted up his shirt and saw that he was really burnt, still training, and then he got really upset and went into the room and tried to attack Ray. And the little Shota was saying, oh no, stop attacking mom. All the other kids were out there covering their ears, hugging each other, screaming. Toya was out in the forest training at that time too. And then we see the flashback to where it happened. Where Touya Todoroki literally in essence died. He burned. All Endeavor taught him to do was actually turn up the heat, not to turn it down. And we see flames engulfing him completely. Endeavor and all the other people are down below watching this big inferno burning. He thought Toya died up there because no, who could really survive in that fire up there? Probably Endeavor at that time would have even have trouble with that fire too, right? How could a little boy survive that, right? After Endeavor thought he had actually killed Toya, that's when he actually started to engulf Shoto so much more because he thought he had failed and he tried to pour everything into Shoto that time. That's when he actually pushed all of the other kids away, pushed Shoto to his breaking point, pushed Shoto's mom, Ray, to her breaking point too, to the point where she started to see aspects of Endeavor in the children. And that's how she really hurt Shoto because she saw him in Shoto the most, right? Because of his left side. So that's where it went. And then every flashback to where everyone actually said that, oh, all of he as in Toya is their responsibility. So I mean, like, he had a figurative death, and like the character of Touya Todoroki back then was gone. And then we had the birth, the flame, the fiery birth of Dabi. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and check out my Instagram page, Lemillion Nation. Thank you so much for all you've done. Hit that subscription button, and thanks again. This is Lemillion Nation signing out.